Hi guys, I'm Nicole and welcome back to Knickknack Reads. I was tagged in a video. I'm so excited. I was tagged by Molly from Mollies Mindful Reading. So thank you so much for this tag. This is the top 10 authors I really want to read book tag. I don't really have 10 authors I really desperately want to read. Mostly just sort of got book series I want to read. So I'm going to get straight into my top 10 authors that I would like to read. My first author, I've just recently acquired the entire series, and that is Susan E. with her Angel Fall series. There's Angel Fall, World After, and then End of Days, which just came out. I only purchased the first two in January. I didn't read them simply because I knew that End of Days was coming out in May and I had a whole heap of other books I needed to read. I now have them all so I can read them and I'm really excited. It's actually the next series I want to read after I finish my current series. I've heard nothing but good things about this series. They're angels. I really quite enjoy angel books, so I'm really excited to read this. The second author I really want to read is Melissa Landers, who wrote Alienated and Invaded. So this is pretty much aliens come to Earth in like an exchange student program, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I wanted Alienated. I found it December of last year, but I didn't buy it purely because I saw Invaded was coming out in February. What I'm doing with all my book series now, I kind of just wait till they've all been released or there's a couple so I can read a couple at one time and then buy it. So that's why I've done that, and I've had so many other books that I purchased before this series that I just sort of went, I'm gonna just read them first and then get onto this one. I'm kind of hoping I keep pushing it back. I won't have to wait as long if there's a third one in the series. I don't even know, I'm just presuming there's a third one because books tend to be trilogies. I haven't heard anything bad about this. The next author I've actually wanted to read for a while, but I was really hesitant to pick up her books just because I don't like books that are set in like hundreds of years in the past. I just can't connect to them. But that author is Kirsten Gear, who wrote the Ruby Red trilogy with Ruby Red, Sapphire Blue, and Emerald Green. I still have the plastic on it. I've yet to open it, but I really want to read this series. I've heard nothing but good things about it. They sound really good and the covers are absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I've got a whole bunch of other books I have to read and I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I really want to because I've been looking at it for a number of years now. The next author has also got her entire series now out, but I only own the first book, and that is Michelle Hodgkin with The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I only own this one. I'm kind of a little ashamed to admit that. I haven't picked up any of the other books yet because I haven't started this one. I have been looking at them every time I go into the bookstore, but I'm also hesitant to buy them in case I don't like it. And I've also heard a lot of people didn't like the third book, but I am excited to read it. I've been looking at it since it came out. I just haven't picked it up. I don't know why. Other books on my priority list, I guess. So I am excited to read it. Okay, so the fifth author I know absolutely nothing about. I just liked the blurb of this book, and as such I am chucking it in this video because why not? And that author is Rachel Craw, and she wrote Spark. And like I said, know nothing about this author. I haven't heard anything about this book. I just thought the blurb sounded amazing about the 17-year-old girl, and she's like part of this agency group thing, and bound by her DNA she's to defend her best friend from an unknown killer. Sounds like something I would read, so I picked it up. Been sitting on my shelf for a while, since the beginning of the year probably, and I've yet to pick it up. I don't even know if there's a sequel or if it's a trilogy or if it's a standalone. I know nothing. I don't know what she's like as an author, but I'm willing to give it a go. We will see how this goes. Next author I want to read is a new author. As far as I'm aware, this is their first book. It's only been released this year. It was pretty popular on BookTube. A lot of people wanted it. I've heard, I think, mixed reviews on it, and that is Victoria Aveyard's Red Queen. I got this book a while ago as well. It really looks like something I would enjoy from the cover. I thought the cover was amazing. The blurb sounds cool, but a lot of people have said that it's several storylines put into the one book, and people have had issues with that. I'm presuming it's part of a series. I don't know as well. I'm excited to read that book nonetheless. The next authors, I do not own their books. First author is Rick Yancey's Fifth Wave series, and I have been looking at it since it got released. It sounds cool. It sounds like something I would read. I've just yet to pick it up. Aliens invading Earth or something. That's a lie. It's not aliens invading Earth. I just made that up. I just think it's about aliens invading Earth. I could be completely wrong. But something comes to Earth and I don't know if there's a virus or a plague or something. It sounds cool and I really want to read it, but people don't like the multiple perspectives going on in the book, and a lot of people love it. So because of that, I'm hesitant to pick it up, but I do still want to read it. The next author, there's two of them that wrote this book. I haven't picked up either of their books. I just don't normally go normal adult fiction at all because I'm just sort of getting to that age. This book has caught my attention because it just recently come out. It sounds really cool, and that is Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer's Off the Page. Now, I haven't read any Jodi Picoult books at all. I do believe that they are quite good and everybody really loves her as an author. I just haven't gotten there yet. Never really went, I want to pick up a Jodi Picoult book. I have a feeling that she's a tearjerker and I dislike them because I don't particularly enjoy crying in books. A girl's reading a book and one of the characters comes off the page and is like her boyfriend or something. I think that sounds freaking amazingly cool. I really want to read it just based off that. So I'm intrigued to read it. Maybe it'll get me into her novels, so I'm excited to see how that goes. The next author is Jenny Han, and that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Yes, I haven't read this book series. There's a sequel that's out apparently. I want to read it. It sounds cool. Everybody really, really loved it. I don't know what else it's about really. I think she's written letters to all the guys she's dated or something and then they're sent to the guys. I don't know. Something happens, but it sounds cool and I really, really wish to read it. Maybe I'll get there one day. The next author, she's already got a series out. She's got a second series started and I think the sequel in that second series is coming out soon-ish. Within the next year, because I don't know when the first one got released. I still don't own a single one of her books, and that is Mary Lou, and I'm talking about the Young Elite series. I've seen Legend and Prodigy and the third. I just haven't picked them up. I don't particularly like the covers is the main reason why I haven't picked them up. The Young Elite's cover I do quite like, and it sounds cool from the blurb that I've read. I've just yet to acquire it because it's one of the books that I have to purchase online, and I'm just sort of of the attitude of, I'll just wait for the sequel to come out and then I'll buy those two at once. They are the top 10 authors I would like to read. If you have read any of these authors' books before, or any of the books that I have shown or mentioned in this video, please comment down below and let me know what you thought of them because I don't know if they're any good. I think some of them are. People have said they are, but I'm interested to hear your opinions. Thank you so much to Molly again for tagging me in this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye!